Okay, the knife came out with the housing, as you remember. Okay, and notice all the pulp that's gathered here from the juicing. That's normal. And then you even have some on this main bearing housing right here. So what we like to do, remember, we have a process and a situation intact that we always do every time we juice. So it's very common activity. So I have paper. So with our system in place that we're used to doing every time we juice, as far as prepping the vegetables, starting the juicing, now we're cleaning up the juicer, and you can see the residue here like we mentioned before. I just take a spray bottle that we have, that Celeste and I have, that has thieves oil mixed with water, and I just spray it down very liberally. Just spray it right down, and even the counter where I have any splashes. Alright, then I take my paper towels and I just wipe off the bearing, and see how easily it comes off. Okay, very easily. Remember, if you're using your juicer, it's going to look like a juicer that you actually do a lot with. So then I wipe off the countertop with that. And remember, as I told you while we were juicing, garbage can is always very handy. So I'm going to take a couple more paper towels here. Finish cleaning up. Getting down low on the juicer as well. Hold it out of the picture. There we go. Alright. Now, what we like to do is, this is just grapeseed oil. Any oil would do, but we just use a little glob of grapeseed oil and kind of lubricate this bearing housing and the shaft. And there, we're ready for our next time that we juice. Now we're going to clean the Champion juicer. I've already pulled the knife cylinder out of the juicer right here. Okay. Now I've put in place in the sink something to catch residual pulp that will come out when we're cleaning. But with this as dirty, as full of pulp as it is, I like to have my trash can just right here. Okay, this is how I do it all the time. I'll just take my thumb and run it down through there, and just get it all, as much as possible, into the garbage can. That way it's not plugging up my sink. I wipe off that end of it, so it's basically clean. Now I come up here, turn on my water, and it will just rinse right off. Very easy to clean up. Now, as far as the pulp that we created, you can use that pulp to cook with, the carrot pulp. If you were going to use the apple pulp to cook with or bake with, you would need to core the apple to get the seeds and the core out of it, or it sets up a strychnine reaction in the body. So there we have the knife cylinder rinsed off and clean. I place it over here. Now I'm going to pull out the plunger. There's a little bit of residue on that, so I just rinse it off and warm to just medium hot water. Not using any soap, because this machine is going to be used again before the end of the day. Lay that out. Then I pull the chute off. Rinse that off. Lay it over there. Now I'm going to slide the chute, the screen holder off. Now you'll note that there'll be quite a bit of material there, so I'll set that back down, and I'm going to go over here to my garbage can, take my thumb, slough that off. Now you will notice with the screen, especially when you're juicing citrus, you'll have some of the residual seeds from all of your vegetables or fruit, but you'll have some citrus cellulose that gets stuck in these screens, so you want to rinse them off. That way I make the water a little hotter, then I grab my spray hose and I just put it on there. Now Celeste and I recently just ordered this screen and got a new screen. It's been about a year ago or so that we got a new knife cylinder. So these are lifetime juicers, but these various utensils and parts of the juicer that you need to get are really very cheap. And that should be good for that. I just lay that over there. Okay, then I take my screen holder, rinse it off very well. We just bought this just the other day, got it in the mail, ordered one of those. Put that down. In my housing here, if you look down in there, you can see a plug. There's a plug of material. It always happens. So you can see it from this end, it's right there. I'm going to take it, and there it comes, right there. Then I throw it in the trash. Alright. Now, with celery, you're going to have some fibrous materials. I just throw them away. See, there's some of that fiber hanging out right there. That's okay. I just take my finger down in there, through the hole here, and force it down into the chute over the top of my garbage can, and then it's good to rinse out now. We'll just rinse it out with water. And that's what we do. Now I try to rinse this out as soon as I'm done juicing, so it doesn't give the natural glucose and sugars a chance to go to work in an oxygen environment on our metals. So if you rinse it off, keep it clean, remembering that you don't have to use soap all the time. Just rinse it off, keep it clean. A lot of times one thing that you can do with it, if you feel like that you're getting a buildup of certain materials, you can take your brush, bottle brush, and just run it through. Just like that. Cleans right up. So we're able to take, and then we're juiced up now, and there is actually every part of the juicer right there, and we are through with the cleanup.